Did he say a face full of BBL meat? Is that what? No, because BBL meat is firm, and you could tell it's soft on the side. So it'll be low grade BBL meat, maybe some low grade BBL meat, but not anything that's certified. Shout out to all the subscribers and the members here on the channel. Don't forget to like the video. I am Reese Waters, and I'm troubled. Here I was on my way to meet my mama at church. I didn't want no trouble. I didn't want no trouble. And I get hit with this. Laura Loomer calls Jasmine Crockett a ghetto black bee who hates America after discussing Charlie Kirk Congress vote. Loomer, host of Loomer Unleashed, reposted a clip of a September 21st segment on CNN's State of the Union, where Crockett pointed out that a majority of the no votes on Capitol Hill came from members of color, including her, while expressing how it hurt her heart that white members still couldn't see past some of the hateful and hurtful things Kirk, who was killed on September 10th, said about black and other people of color. The conspiracy theorist decided to express her own thoughts. It hurts my heart that we have ghetto black bitches who hate America serving in Congress, she said, tagging the congresswoman. Now, I actually discussed that very same segment right here on the channel, and I expressed my disappointment that Jasmine Crockett was really being pressed on why she voted no, as opposed to attention going to those who had disregard for the feelings of their colleagues, and I would also say their constituents. So now we can add on top of that this kind of rhetoric being heaped on top of it. So my reaction when I first saw this was to ignore it, as I am one to do when it comes to Laura Loomer. But see, this is becoming a bit of an epidemic.
Push away your laptop, Jamel, and add a filter or two. Honestly, like, we actually don't use any on this show because I do put on makeup so I look presentable, but you need work because you can't both be ugly on the outside and the inside. You need to choose one. We just
saw what happened when Megyn Kelly tried to come for Jemele Hill.
Instead of worrying about what the fuck I look like, about what my mascara I use or don't use, perhaps you should be more worried about what's happening in your house.
Tell your husband to stop looking at my husband across the room. It's weird.
We're still cleaning Megyn Kelly up out of the parking lot. We are still cleaning up pieces of Megyn Kelly after that one. And I would hate for things to get to that point. So a discussion need be had, but it is Sunday. We have some older members of our congregation. I'm just hoping that y'all can keep it clean. Just bring your Sunday best. That's all I ask. Go ahead.
Laura Loomer, you big bobblehead, don't you ever talk about my old lady like that. I know you ain't talking about nobody ghetto when you walk around looking like Jigsaw. You should not ever fix your BBL-filled lips to ever speak about Jasmine Crockett ever again a day in your life. You do not have an education. You got a head full of helium. You don't have half of the educational credentials that Jasmine Crockett got. You got a head full of helium, a heart full of hate, and a face full of BBL meat. I don't ever want to hear you talking about nobody ever again. You look like you snuck into a human body. You look like a lotus or something like that. Just something out of Gears of War that just snuck up from the deep depths of hell. Like, you come out every, 17 years or something. You big caravan head cicada. I don't ever want you to talk about Jasmine Crockett ever again. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all be pissing me off. Y'all don't even look at yourself in the mirror before you start to, ain't nothing. Do you know where the term ghetto came from? It came from your heritage. Look it up.
That wasn't what I was looking for. That wasn't what I was. Did he say a face full of BBL meat? Is that what? No, because BBL meat is firm, and you could tell it's soft on the side. So it'll be low grade BBL meat, maybe some low grade BBL meat, but not anything that's certified. That don't check out at all. Get his information. We're gonna need him to come to altar call later, because that wasn't it. Not on a Sunday, sir. Not on a Sunday. We need to keep things as respectful and as esteemed as the woman herself, Jasmine Crockett. Remember who we're talking about now.
So Laura Loomer has decided to come for United States Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, taking to social media, calling her a ghetto black B-word who hates America. So you already know what I'm about to do. She was born March 29th, 1981 in St. Louis, Missouri. Her father, a pastor and teacher. Her mother, a postal worker. Now, she attended a couple of Catholic schools, from Mary Institute and St. Louis Country Day, then Rosati Kane, an all-girls Catholic high school. In 2003, she graduated from Rhodes College in Memphis with a degree in business administration. Now, it was at college where she and some of her friends experienced racism firsthand. Some of her friends' cars were keyed. She received hate mail, and she saw how the lawyers showed up. That's when she made the decision to become a lawyer instead of a CPA. She started law school at Texas Southern's Thurgood Marshall School of Law, then transferred and graduated from the University of Houston's Law Center in 2006. While she could have went and worked for some big law firm, she decided to become a public defender in Bowie County, Texas, and built her own practice focusing on civil rights and criminal defense. And she often took pro bono cases. But then came politics. In 2020, she ran for the Texas House of Representatives, District 100. She won, and she took office January 2021. That same year, she and some of her fellow Democrats made national headlines when they left Texas, broke quorum to stop restrictive voting bills from passing. A little over a year after she was sworn in 2022, when the late and the great former Congresswoman Eddie Bernice Johnson retired after serving for 3 decades in Congress, she decided to run for her seat. She won the primary, then she won the general election. By 2023, she was sworn in to the United States House of Representatives, representing the 30th Congressional District of Texas. And with that swearing in, she made history as the first African-American graduate of the University of Houston Law Center to serve in Congress. A year after that, in 2024, she stepped onto the national stage again when she spoke at the Democratic National Convention. She also served as co-chair for the Harris Waltz campaign. Today, she serves on multiple committees in Congress. She's co-sponsored bills on voting rights, pushed back on police misconduct, and has been a huge advocate for reproductive justice. And who can forget about her famous sayings, beach blonde, bad built, butch body. But with all of that, she's not just holding a seat, she's using it. Her name, United States Representative Jasmine Crockett. So the next time someone tries to call her out of her name, you remind them she's a United States Congresswoman, a position that Laura herself tried to go after multiple times, but could not win. How's that for some Black history?
And so on the back end of that, when we started this conversation about her wondering where her colleagues were when it came to the Charlie Kirk vote, you also have to wonder where her colleagues are when it comes to this kind of racism being sent her way on a regular basis.
She said, "It hurts my heart that we have ghetto black B-words who hate America serving in Congress. These tweets are childish and they're an embarrassment to mankind. Laura Loomer is an embarrassment, disrespectful." Now, despite all these horrible things that she said about Jasmine Crockett on a social media platform and doubled down, I hear crickets from the right. Just 2 weeks ago, a matter of fact, on Sunday, all them folks was crying at a stadium talking about, look what hate creates. Look what it does. But ain't got a damn thing to say, no condemning of these horrific messages, disrespectful messages, not to Jasmine Crockett, but racist towards African Americans. And ain't a Black Republican saying nothing. Ain't a Republican saying nothing, not condemning it. This woman is a close confidant of Donald Trump, and he has not said a word. So for y'all to sit here and complain and moan about what the hell Democrats don't do, about what we not get in our communities, for us to condemn and be mad at Chevy Johnson and be mad at all the local politicians and Black politicians, but your ass stay silent when this white woman is making fun of your dialect, making fun of the way that we speak, the way that we communicate, and y'all want to stay silent? Shame on you. You rather kneel down and kiss the ass of the white man than stand up for the sister. And a lot of y'all ain't gonna say nothing about it, but I will.
And I thank you for doing that, because what we're not going to do is have Laura Loomer have this kind of access and this kind of influence in this administration and not tie them to the ramblings and rantings and ravings of her Twitter account, which is her preferred method of communication. Oh, we got another one? Okay, go ahead.
And before I really get into it, let me also just point out, you love calling Jasmine Crockett ghetto, right? DEI this, Shanika that, and yet you would never call me ghetto, which I find interesting, right? Because Jasmine and I, sure, we both talk a lot of shit, and we both say things in ways that people are maybe not used to hearing. But unlike Jasmine, I don't have a law degree, didn't even get into law school. In fact, I have never been a member of Congress that was elected by my constituents. So really, in all senses of the word and the world, Jasmine is a way more impressive and esteemed individual than me. But you would never call me ghetto because also, unlike Jasmine, I am white. And you only call her that because she is black, which is racist.
And that is a phenomenal point when we're talking about ghetto. Because remember, Megyn Kelly, who we brought up earlier because she's a habitual line stepper, has come for Jasmine Crockett for being, what was that? Fake ghetto? Exposing her for having an education and coming from means. So y'all got to get your slander together, Laura Loomer, because this making about as much sense as your anti-black racism at Kamala Harris while questioning her blackness, which was another thing that you did. So y'all got... Oh, she wasn't finished? Okay, go ahead.
Could someone please get this to Laura Loomer? I don't have Twitter or the desire to visit her at Halloween Horror Nights. Hi, Laura. Now, when I first saw you saying terrible, terrible things about Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, my first thought was, now I know Mrs. Two Asses is not talking shit. Do you remember this day? You ran into me and my friends on the Hill and you kept giving me really dirty looks. Meanwhile, I just could not stop marveling at the fact that your 2014 pixie pants somehow gave you a top butt, a bottom butt, and yet no butt at all. I would say it's a scientific miracle if y'all believed in science. And I know you don't give a shit, so this is me not giving a shit. Do you talk about the ghetto so much because that's where you get all your injectables? Because my God, I'd heard of back alley abortions. I didn't know they were also doing back alley botox. Laura, listen to me. Put the Juva down, okay? Give the Restylane a rest. Disport is not, in fact, a competitive sport of seeing who can put the most units in their face. I see why you may have been confused. And look, girl, I get it. I also love injectables, Botox, fillers, vaccines. Y'all always forget that one. But you can do that without looking so embalmed. And also, your jokes just aren't funny. They're really played out and trite. I imagine they hit really well with men who still buy Hooters swim calendars and like no one else. Jasmine is a brilliant, competent elected official with biting wit and intellect, and you just look like you bite people. Okay, so maybe sit this one out.
Nope. We got another one for altar call. We saving souls today. We got, no, that what, lady, didn't you hear what I had, you know what I mean? Anybody? Oh, you got some receipts?
Bad Botox isn't the only thing getting under Laura Loomer's skin. After her racist tirade on Twitter against Representative Jasmine Crockett didn't go as planned, she took to her podcast to make sure you heard what she said.
She wants to be, I don't know, like this caricature, right? Like this ghetto boo thing. Like, hey, look at me. I'm some gangsta black and, you know, I'm about to pop a cap in your ass and, you know, we're going to fight the white man and the patriarchy and I'm about to go get my hair did and, you know, look at my nails. Like, she just talks like filth.
For someone who looks... And the thing is, I feel like you are trying to get Jesus to be mad at me. You know how hard it is to continue to be nice to you? Oh, sorry. I forgive you.
Thank you, sir. That's exactly what I was looking for. I appreciate that. So she doubled down on that on the podcast. And oh, you got some receipts too? Okay, go ahead.
So as many of you know, I am Lord Commander Leroy. I am the leader of Queen Jasmine's Royal Guard, and I always try to show up to protect her from the racists. And the person on deck today is Laura Loomer. I'm going to first show you her fucking racist-ass text that she's been sending for like 3 days now. And then I'm going to show you a video that set her off that Queen Jasmine did in an interview with Dana Bash on CNN. First up, the tweets. So besides calling her all kinds of racist shit, all kinds of names, threatening to fight her, now she's calling for her arrest. And she ain't just some rando. She's not just some rando Twitter user. She is, in fact, someone, this is dated in August, who has been helping shape the Trump administration, okay? She has the ears of Donald Trump, and she has for years. But since Laura Loomer wants to open her big, fat, racist, ugly fucking mouth, it's time for me to go in on her. So first thing we're going to do is remind Laura who the fuck she is. She is what she would call an anchor baby. Her mother was not a citizen when she gave birth to Laura.
And we say every accusation is an admission. Huh? Anchor baby. You don't say. Oh, you unfinished? Okay, go ahead.
Now I'm about to go in on your fucking ugly ass face. You did this to your fucking self, walking around looking like the saw mask ass bitch. Your face is so fucked up, I'd swear your surgeon had a stroke in the middle of doing surgery on your racist ass. Laura, your face is so fucked up that you scare blind people. Laura, you are so fucking ugly that Leatherface would run away from the sight of your bitch ass. She's got a whole army of us, Laura.
This how y'all gonna act on a Sunday? Huh? This what y'all gonna do? This what y'all gonna have people looking at? Huh? This what y'all gonna have people looking at on the way to service? You know, we got any sisters in here? Because they, you know, I know how they feel about Jasmine Crockett. They will be respectful.
Now, as many of you all know, I normally don't address people whose skin looked like it was left on a shelf in a back alley meth-sponsored grocery store, but here we are. It was brought to my attention that there is a filler-faced platypus online spewing hate about Black people and in particular Representative Jasmine Crockett. And to that I say, you're weak. When you go home at night and take off your purge mask, you still feel empty. And you have no other recourse than to resort to racism, because that is who you are. You can't take intelligent Black people around you because you are not smart yourself. So the last thing I want you to do is to come for any one of us and think that we're not going to say something to you. That's the problem right there. And with this whole country, when you all have nothing else to say, you resort to racism. Honey, you don't know what a ghetto Black bitch look like. You ain't never been around one, or you wouldn't even be here.
I'm telling. Auntie, she acting up in church. You heard what she just said? Oh, you gonna get it now. I can't wait. Okay, oh, here she come.
Laura Loomer, you bring your Lamasia foot-faced ass right on down to the front, bitch. I'm the ghetto Black bitch representing Congress in America. And what you not gonna do, baby? What we not gonna do, you and Marjorie Taylor, butch body built asses ain't gonna do, ho. Is keep talking about our sister. She's not ghetto, baby. I think you have the terminology ghetto and assertive fucking confused. We're not ghetto, baby. We got just as much education as you and some. And you know what else we got, class and poise? And I know why you mad, baby. I always know why bitch like you be mad. You already know, right. So, have you seen you? Yes. You and all the representatives of MAGA actually look like some shit out those real awkward ass cartoons. You know, I'm gonna let you have it though, because I realize that, you know what? Y'all feed off of this type of shit. It make you hoo-hoo wet, don't it? It make your hoo-hoo wet to know that you got to talk about a Black woman to stay relevant.
Who? What? Auntie! No!
Holler back at me, bitch. You and your MAGA representatives. What's gonna happen? Is it sad? It can't be that damn sad. We got the motherfucking Klan running the goddamn country. That's what's sad, because we thought, and I swear we thought, we was past this shit. But I bet you won't say that in these streets. See, y'all saying that right now because you think you have protection. You really don't. You just know where to say it and when to say it. But I can almost assure you, baby, with the way the world is going and with the fact that we know our civil rights are being impeded on, I'd tread lightly if I were you. You need to really tread lightly. Y'all think y'all could just sit up here and be bigots and spew this foolishness. I don't do Twitter. Because I don't like the fella that runs it.
Wow. I guess this crosses generational boundaries right here. Okay. All right. I see what time it is. I guess I'm in that part of town. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? But since she says she doesn't do Twitter, why don't we take a look at what's going on over there, shall we? Loomer's obsession with black women isn't politics, it's envy. She failed where they succeeded, so racism is her coping mechanism. Crockett has a law degrees and legislation under her belt. Loomer has mugshots and ban lists. And about that racism, once you're an established racist, which I don't know anybody is more established than Laura Loomer. She can go ahead and have that little established thing they have under the trademarks for her racism. Nothing you say about black people after that actually means anything. That's like, we're done once we've established that you are in fact racist. I can't stand black people. I hate the way they look. I hate the way they walk with that third leg. I even hate the way they smell. But on another note, let me tell you why Martin was highly overrated. I mean, if I got cut from David Duke's basketball team, I wouldn't question my dribbling ability. Well, Laura Loomer, you started the disrespect and the sisters are gonna finish it. You try to talk about our beautiful sister, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, and think you were gonna get away with it. Much love and respect to the sisters for saying hell no. And what do we have here? Black women spark viral X trend mocking Laura Loomer's appearance after Crockett insults. Y'all made Elon Musk do a whole trend, like he did a whole because I know how that lady feels about her Twitter account, because we saw how she flipped out when she got suppressed around Christmas time. So you mean to tell me that the single marker of her own success, she logged in and saw on the side just a collection of getting read by black women? You hate to see it, but also you love to see it. What is looking like? Laura Loomer so hateful, she even got white women participating in this.
Real quickly, just to give you some perspective, I'm 39, and Laura Loomer is 31. I am 8 years this woman's senior.
Not only is it a good time to be alive, it's a good time to be a black person in 2025. Laura, my face don't move because I hate myself so much and jealous of black women the way they look. Loomer took to the Twitter, spaces, to spew her racist venom toward beautiful black queens. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like Jasmine Crockett. Now, y'all don't know. I be on Jasmine by being interviewed by people like Consciously and stuff like that. But ain't nobody gonna talk about her now. I'm the only one can do that. Anyway, Laura thought she did something on that app now. Well, the baddies came out in full force to remind Laura that she's 32 years old and look every bit 86 in dog years. Yes, Laura. I mean, all over the place. They reminding this piece of shit that she'll never be black. Nor will she be attractive. Mind you, homeboy Elon's little app pulled up that Laura's been institutionalized a couple of times. I keep telling y'all the MAGAs are falling. Nobody believes me, but whatever. They even got grandmama in the mix. 76. All right now, I got some homeboys on this app right now that I knocked this lady. I mean, they reminding Laura. I love this. I think this is so great because this just shows solidarity and how they sick of this motherfucker right here. Laura is trending on Threads, and well, I mean, I know she over there fighting the air this morning. Way to go, ladies.
You know she gotta be out here like Cuba Gooding Jr. You know she is. She out here like Cuba Gooding Jr. in Boys in the Hood, because she taking incoming from all angles.
I heard we're roasting Laura Loomer, and I don't really know why, but to be honest, I don't think we need a reason, so here's my contribution. Laura Loomer is what happens when you let a YouTube comment section run for Congress. She's not a politician, she's just a glitch in the algorithm that escaped and started handing out press releases. She says she's too controversial for mainstream media. No, Laura, you're just the final boss of Facebook uncles. Her whole political strategy is just yelling into her phone in her car until one of her followers Venmos her gas money. Her entire brand is yelling, "I'm not crazy, you're crazy," while applying eyeliner with a spoon in the rear view mirror. She has that "I've called the cops on a barista for not saluting a flag" energy, and she brings it everywhere she goes. Her face looks like she's mad at a librarian, and her makeup gives off the energy that the fire alarm went off halfway through contouring. She's out here trying to save America like she's the main character in a movie that no one's watching. While I was editing this video, I found out that the reason people are roasting Laura Loomer is because she said something truly asinine about Jasmine Crockett, and to be honest, I didn't realize that people were still paying attention to Laura Loomer, and the fact that she even thinks that she belongs in the same building as Jasmine Crockett is so ridiculous. It's like saying a flat earther could potentially hold any candle to a Nobel Prize winning physicist. Like, give me a break, someone like Laura Loomer could not even hold a candle to someone as intelligent, well-spoken, and gorgeous as Jasmine Crockett. And the fact that she's run so many times for Congress and lost every time, I think, is proof enough of that.
Now, that's not to say that all lines of attack were along the same lines. I mean, just about everybody had something in there about it. But they also went a step further and dug up dirt. You know, like Laura Loomer would do.
It hurts my heart that we have ghetto black bitches who hate America serving in Congress, talking about Jasmine Crockett. Okay, Laura. You know, I won't even talk about how this is you in your 20s and this is you at 32. I guess all them, injections aren't doing your skin any favor. And what about your lips? I mean, you went from this to BAM! This. Tell me you're trying to immolate a black woman without telling me you're trying to immolate a black woman. Not to mention, the nose job. I mean, just give it a couple years and you're gonna age just like Trump. Now, speaking of ghetto, Laura, I noticed on Google your address is blocked off. Don't worry, I'm not gonna put it out there. But there's this thing called Google Earth where, I can see your backyard. And in your backyard, you got an above ground pool. Now, that's not ghetto. Then I don't know what ghetto is, because your neighbors clearly have underground pools. And if you're gonna live in a neighborhood like that, I think you should upgrade to something that's not ghetto. I don't know, is it just me or is that ghetto? Oh, and last thing, Laura, don't come from Jasmine, because we're gonna roast you and I will drag you straight to hell. Dos.
Since everybody's talking about Laura Loomer, how about that time she drunkenly hit on a guy who wasn't into her? Don't remember it? Alright, roll the clip, Johnny.
Eyes look so good. You're like beautiful.
Thank you.
You're like an Aryan degenerate goddess.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you. You're Aryan too.
I know, but I'm Jewish.
It's okay.
The Nazis hate me.
It's fine.
The alt-right people want to put me in a gas chamber because they're obsessed with the Jews.
I think they're just memeing on you, but it's okay.
They're just jealous because I have big tits and an Ashkenazi IQ.
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You got it.
I'm going to tell you a secret. Like, you know, so many people in this movement who preach trad life are, like, fucking people on the side and, like, cheating on their partners.
That's
like,
so bad.
Like, they're not even, like, really trad life.
I've been there before. I've been there before. The kinds of friends that instead of helping you out of the situation will videotape it and put it online. That's how shameless this was. Videotaped and put online, which also means that there's a whole lot that precipitated this that made somebody say, let me take my camera out and just see exactly how bad this is gonna get. You know, Laura Loomer, I would say that you're too old to be acting like this, but it turns out that's not true. Huh? Oh, she apologized?
Hi, welcome to the Laura Loomer Hour, a podcast brought to you by me, Laura Loomer, sponsored by no one yet, but the phone lines are open.
Wow. That was a lot of people from a lot of different walks of life coming, kind of bringing America together. Did Laura Loomer bring America together? I think Laura Loomer kind of brought America together. That is, that was a beautiful thing. I like to look at the positive. That was a beautiful thing. As far as everywhere y'all went with this, I'm gonna have to spend all day in church. I won't be available. I will, yeah. I'm gonna be on my knees. I'm gonna be on my knees for this one. Oh man. Huh? Oh, Jasmine Crockett responded?
I know that some may think that I am, younger than I am. But just so y'all know, I am 12 years older than Laura Loomer.
Okay, I guess we're absolved. We good. We good, y'all. We all good. No, go ahead, let it all fly. Hey, get the dude who's talking about face full of BBL meat. Hey, yeah, pick up where you left off. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. And I want to give you a quick warning moving forward. You may look at the runtime of my videos and see a 2 or maybe even a 1.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I can't do it, player. I can't do it. No, I need a hard 30 because I put you on so that my granny can go to sleep. And I need a hard 30 so that I can sneak out the house. I can't do the 15 and the 20 and the 25. Nah, that don't work for me.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Well, I listened to you guys when you told me that you wanted more content.
You tripping, bro. You tripping.
That don't make sense. That don't make sense. Anybody else? No, that is literally the opposite of what you said. Wait a minute. Are you doing the MAGA thing? He doing the MAGA thing when he say something and he mean the complete opposite. You ain't slick.
Wrong.
Well, part of my thought process in determining what videos to make is whether or not I can get a whole episode out of it. So in many instances, there are so many videos that could have been made that didn't because I needed them to be a certain length. And quite frankly, that's stupid. And it makes me feel cold on the inside.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Not as cold as I'ma be if I'm stuck in the house with Granny. I can tell you that right now. Well, look, hey, if you said it's gonna be more content, that means it's gotta be more videos, huh? That's what you said.
I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
So that means there will be more videos. So there'll be more BOGO days where I release multiple videos on a single day, as I just did this past weekend. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and you turn on your notifications because you won't want to miss these premieres. And And I'm also working on an audio feed, which is, by the way, already set up over on Patreon. That's patreon.com/Reese Waters. So those of you that are interested in a podcast format can get that content that way as well. I can work with that. No, I can work with that. Yeah, because I can put on the audio and they can just roll from one episode to the next. So that's cool. So no, we good. But you still ain't told me why your mustache is sitting so far from your lip.